You're watching the Weiss channel. This edition is part 3 of the CSM final exam for Advanced Algebra with Trig class to get college credit. Okay, so here are some sample problems, okay? This one says, use the graph to write the solution of the inequality in the interval notation. Here's the inequality here, 6x minus 4 greater than or equal to 3x plus 2. Folks, when you see this problem, I need you to ignore this graph. I'm telling you, this graph is not helpful. Do not look at it. It's not helpful. It's just there to throw you off. Don't let it throw you off, okay? Just solve for x, okay? I'm going to minus 3x from both sides, and I'm going to add 4 to both sides. I get 3x greater than or equal to 6. I divide by 3 and get x greater than or equal to 2. If x is greater than or equal to 2, and just goes on forever, to write in interval notation, you need to understand that it's just going to go to infinity. And of course, it's a parenthesis because infinity is basically open-ended. There's no real such thing as infinity, okay? But the starting point is 2. So that's a bracket because it's greater than or equal to 2. If it was just greater than 2, this would also be a parenthesis. But since it's greater than or equal to, it is a bracket. So letter A is your answer here, okay? Just like that. Here's another example. Once again, please ignore this graph that's not the least bit helpful to this problem, okay? So use the graph to write the inequality in interval notation. Once again, I am going to minus 2x from both sides. I'm going to add 3 to both sides. I get 2x greater than or equal to 4. Divide by 2, x greater than or equal to 2. This is the exact same answer. 2 to infinity, okay? Filled in, it's a bracket, and of course a parenthesis around infinity. So that's answer B in this case, okay? Okay, so here I'm going to do 4 before I do 3. Sorry. Find the most appropriate function that models the data in the table. Please note, in this table, it goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Add 1, add 1, add 1, add 1, right? But notice in Y, it's not add 7, add 7, add 7. These are multiples. This is times 4, times 4, times 4, times 4. So when you have the top is adding 1 and the bottom is multiplying, that's called an exponential relationship. So you're going to use this form right here. Y equals A times B to the x, where A is the value of y when x equals 0. In this case, A is just going to be 7. Okay, B is the multiple. The multiple in y. What is the multiple in y here? Well, times 4, times 4, times 4, times 4. So it's just 4. Meaning, A, we said was 7, B was 4. So your answer is just 7 times 4 to the x. Done. There it is. 7 times 4 to the x. Easy. Okay? Don't let any of these other answers fool you. Okay, just 7 times 4 to the x. So now look at this one. In this one, notice how we go negative 2, 0, positive 2, positive 4. Now, in this one, we went 1, 2, 3, 4, add 1, add 1. Because it's add 2, add 2, add 2, your x is going to be x divided by 2. Okay? So, at 0, it's 24. So that is your A, 24. Here, times 3, times 3, times 3. So your B is 3, but it's to the x over 2. So there's your answer like that, okay? Don't put in x if it goes by 2's, okay? Easy. So I'm going to ask you to recall this, all right? Log 381, all right? I need you to write equals x, and I need you to remember 3 to the x equals 81. 3 to the x equals 81. 3 to the what power equals 81? 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27, times 3 is 81. Your answer is 4. Here, negative 2 to the what power equals negative 32? Well, negative 2 to the 5th power equals negative 32. The answer is 5. Here, negative 4 to the x power equals 16. Negative 4 to the 2nd power equals 16. Negative 4 times negative 4 is 16, right? Don't let this throw you off. 2 to the what power equals 1/8. 2 to the negative 3rd, right? Because when you do 2 to the negative 3rd, that's 1 over 2 to the 3rd, or 1 over 8. Now, here's what your problem's going to look like. It just says rewrite 12 to the negative 2nd equals 144. So what I'm going to have you do is say, look at each of the answers. Do you get the same thing when you do this to this power equals this? No. 1 over 144 to the 12th power equals negative 2? That's not what that says. Look here. Is it negative 2 to the 12th power equals 1 over 144? No. That doesn't match. How about this one? 12 to the negative 2nd power equals 1 over 144? Yes, that matches. There's your answer. Done. Don't complicate your life. Okay? Same thing here. All right? Just match it up. Does 3 to the 1/9 equal negative 2? That's it. That matches. That matches the problem. Done. Answer. Don't get confused by any of the other answers. Okay? Easy. Okay. Here, you have this problem, and it says, where are the holes, basically? Okay? If you factor 4x squared plus 8x minus 12, you pull out a 4. You got 4 times x squared plus 2x minus 3. The x squared plus 2x minus 3 factors to x plus 3, x minus 1. So now, there's only a hole if x minus 2 cancels with an x minus 2. Does that happen here? No. So guess what? There's no holes. Done. Okay? Here, which of the following has a hole at x equals 2? Okay? So if it's going to be x equals 2, that means this one won't work because this would be negative 2. X equals negative 2 would have to create the hole here because negative 2 plus 2 would be 0. So this one's out. Now, this one is out because you'd have to have x minus 2 over x minus 2. And you don't have that here, so there's no hole here. This one is out because there's no x minus 2 on top here. Here, okay, x squared minus x minus 2 factors to x minus 2x plus 1. So the x minus 2's cancel here, making your hole at x equals 2. So there's your answer. That's the one that has a hole at x equals 2. You've been watching the Weiss channel.